Happy Friday. Happy Friday, tribe. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is well. Hope everybody had a great week. Okay, let's get into some things of the things. A programming note. Well, let me say hi to the people first. See Golden, happy Friday. My husband done broke my tribe mug. Now I gotta leave him. Not leave him, girl. Not leave him. Lord, we ain't trying to break up no happy homes. See Golden, I got you. Cash App refunded me the money you won on the game. Did you never get it? Was there a problem? Let me know. I just want to make sure everything was good because it said you never claimed the money. So let me know if everything is good. Hey, Star. Oh gosh, I still forgot to upload that video. I'm gonna do it as soon as I get off here. Hey, Ms. M01. Am I saying that right? Hey, boo. Amber, Space Cash. What's going on? Hey, Lock Queen. Alicia Walker. Hey. Vintage. How you doing, Marnie? Cindy. Lovely Nola. Hey, Crazy Homebody Girl. Hey, Monk Chip. Mwah. Tam. Hey, Danielle. Bluebell. What's going on? Bundle up and stay safe. If you don't have to drive, please don't. Those who are used to snow. Listen, especially if you're down south and that stuff is turning into black ice, baby, stay home. Not why y'all northerners sent this snow. We ain't send it. If I could send it, I'd have sent it to LA, honey. I promise you that. Hey, Abby Boo. Listen, if you guys have not watched Abby's video from yesterday, y'all go check it out. Abby opened up and told us about her experience at the church with having to come before the church when she was a pregnant teen, and she told her story. So if y'all have not checked that out, please do so at this time. Abby, go ahead and put the link, drop the link in the chat so people can go check it out. But it was a really good conversation. And then Jonathan was on there as well. Y'all know Jonathan Ford. He's a pastor, so he spoke from that perspective. And then they kind of got into some other stuff, but it was a really, really good conversation. So y'all go check that out, please. And thank you. Naisha, hey, Miss Pretty Amazing. Hey, Majani. Montrez, hey, Boo. Abida. What's up, girl? Below, Cindy. I never use Cash App. I forgot to claim it. Oh, well, let me know. I'll send it again. Because I was like, why did it come back to me? Let me know. I'll send it again. I like driving in. I'm used to the snow. I just don't like driving in it. Yeah. Hey, Harlem, what's going on? So, hey, everybody. Shannon Leonard, hey. Anybody that I missed, charge it to my head and not my heart. You guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first of all, programming note. So tonight, myself, Kiss My Cheeks, and I'm not sure who else, we're going to be having a conversation about the first episode, just the first episode of Traders over on the review channel and on Kiss My Cheeks channel. Please, no spoilers. If you have watched all 3 episodes, please, y'all, no spoilers. But I want to let you guys know we will be discussing that at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over on my review channel. There is an update. We're going to be updating something as far as the fantasy league is concerned, based on how the first 2 episodes went. So y'all make sure y'all check me up over there, okay? You had to resubscribe to Abby. Yeah, you know YouTube will do that, child. YouTube will do that, honey. It is good, and this season seems like it's going to be really good because they changed some stuff to sort of address maybe some of the issues they had last season and stuff like that. So we're not going to talk about Traders over here. We're going to talk about it tonight, 9 o'clock over on the review channel. Okay, so that's the first programming note. The second programming note is tomorrow I think we're going to do it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the review channel. We will be doing episode 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 14. It comes on Peacock. Traders comes on Peacock. Third programming note, there will not be a Real Housewives of Potomac live review on Sunday night. 2 reasons. Reason number 1, my team is going to be playing. It's the first round of the playoffs. I'm going to be watching the game. Number 2, I'm hosting the Whether You Like It or Not panel this week. So you guys can just meet me Monday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time to check for that review. So don't look Sunday night. We won't have it. Okay. Now, I believe that is all the programming notes I have. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all. So here's what had happened. Y'all know I done missed like the last 4 or 5 episodes of the Real Housewives. So I sat down yesterday and I was like, I'm just going to watch all of them and I'm going to get caught up. I thought my DVR was recording them and my DVR was not, which means that I got to go over to Peacock. And I just don't feel like going to Peacock watching 4 or 5 episodes because I can't fast forward through the commercials. Now, I did watch last night's episode. So I feel like maybe I'll just start from where I left off and y'all might just have to fill me in. Because I think next week is the finale. So I just don't feel like going back and watching all them episodes. I think I got the gist of what's been going on, but neither here nor there. We're just getting started, Candace. I'm giving y'all some programming notes. So those are the updates on everything. Oh, and last but not least, the Whether You Like It or Not, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills edition starts next Wednesday. It's going to start on y'all's channel. And then I think it'll be Scotty's channel. And then I think I'm after Scotty. But that's going to be over there. So I should be able to watch them on demand. Okay, well, maybe I'll just try to do that too. Okay. Yeah, I saw RuPaul did a really nice tribute. You know, this today opened up DragCon in the UK. So RuPaul was there and they did a really nice tribute to the Vivienne at the beginning of the opening. So I thought that was really respectful with them doing that. So all right, Lord have mercy. That's a lot of programming over on the review channel. Now, over on this channel, hey, Cheryl, they calling for bad weather, so y'all might see me tomorrow. I may not leave the house tomorrow, so if I don't leave the house tomorrow, y'all will see me. We'll do something over here, honey. Maybe a members only or something, chat. All right, now listen. Let's get into the things. It ain't a lot going on. I wasn't even going to go live, but then I said, I'm going to go down here and talk to my people. But we got a few things to talk about. A little this, a little that. First of all, me too, Cajun. I do like the new twist. First of all, we're still sending our prayers and support and love to LA. If I have any subscribers that are in LA, any members of the tribe that are in LA, again, first of all, reach out if there's anything we can do as a community to help you. If you know of any local charities, churches, local organizations that we can maybe send supplies, money directly to. If we have to, we'll do the Red Cross or something like that. But I would really hope that maybe I'm really kind of hoping that we can find a local church, preferably a Black church, that we can maybe send donations directly to, so we know it's sort of getting directly to people. Second of all, yes, I heard the same thing. I see some of y'all in the chat are saying that they believe that it's being reported that some of these fires, if not all of these fires, may have been intentionally set. I think the first fire was an accident. It was still human. It was still man-made, but I don't think it was intentional. Okay, Kia, if you could email them to me, hold on. If you don't have my email, I'm gonna put my email in the account and my email address. ReallyBthePodcast. Oh Lord. Yeah, if you could just send me those, Kia, I appreciate it. And again, I don't have a lot of money. I know the tribe, we ain't independently wealthy over here, but I would love to find a place where we can work directly with a grassroots type organization, even if it's just a matter of, yeah, I would reach out. I reached out to Thais to make sure he was okay. I know he went back home today, so I'm going to definitely reach out with that. Yeah, Niecy Nash said that her neighbors did catch somebody. They did catch somebody with a blowtorch. So I think some of these fires are intentionally set, which, listen, it's just some sick people in this world. It's just some sick people in this world to think that this is on any level. I don't even know the word. We're talking about billions of dollars worth of damage, and we're talking about people losing homes, businesses, livelihoods. We're talking about memories that can never, ever, ever, ever be replaced. Tina Knowles lost her home, her Malibu home. But Boz from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills lost her Malibu home. Paris Hilton lost her Malibu home. James Woods was on TV yesterday crying. He lost his home. I've seen countless, and I'm putting this in air quotes, regular people just, in total tears, just breaking down in tears, just lost everything. Just lost everything. So yeah. Yeah. So, it's just, right. And then the looting, so anyway, we just going to keep a positive vibe. I wish we could send all this snow that we're getting and the weather, the cool temperatures. I wish we could send it their way. The other thing I want to do is I want to give a shout out to the convicts that are out there fighting the fires. I know you guys have probably heard, or maybe you haven't heard of the program out in LA where they have convicts who are a part of a program where they teach them how to be firefighters. I think they said it's something like 400 convicted convicts. Convicted. I know there's a criteria. I think they probably have to be non-violent offenders or something like that. But there says over 400 of them out there fighting these fires as well. And I'm gonna be honest, I just want to give a shout out to them. I don't know each one of them individual story. I don't know what each one of them have done individually in their life to get them in jail, but I absolutely want to, listen, send a shout out to them, because that's 400 more bodies that are out there to help. That's all I want to say. What did Cherie say? Hold on. Hold on, Cherie. Because they were sending you condolences. So a few of my family and friends lost everything. Yeah. Cherie, if y'all reach out to me again, I don't have a whole lot, but I can try to galvanize some people and maybe we can send some stuff. I saw with some celebrities, Halle Berry, Sharon Stone have donated. Like Halle Berry said she was packing up her whole closet and just donating to, there's like a consignment store there. I think it's called Coop, COOP. And a lot of celebrities are making donations there where they're opening their doors and just letting people come in and get what they need. So we just want to do that. Yeah. Canada and Mexico firefighters have stepped up as well. Yeah, the same Canada and Mexico that Donald Trump is giving a hard time to. I don't even want to talk about Donald Trump. I don't even want to bring him into this. Well, he on my agenda, but So yeah, so I just want to listen again, reach out to me and let me know if there's anything that we can do, anything they need, that we can send, that kind of stuff. And we'll try to organize in a way, like I said, that it gets directly to the feet on the ground. Yeah. All right. I know some colleagues who lost everything, and yes, it's their only house. Wow. Yeah. Again, just let me know. And I can maybe even reach out to some other YouTubers and that may be willing to do something as well. So the Houston, Texas donated $1 million. Yeah. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of other donations and things like that. But unfortunately, you guys, the reality of the situation, though, is some things just never come back. My aunt their house burned when we were kids. And it was Christmas time. The Christmas tree caught on fire. And, it's just some things you just can't get back. It's just something, even if they rebuild their homes, even if they can replace the material things, it's just some things you can't get back. Yeah. And even if they get the house back and the things back, we're talking about years. We're not talking about, it's not like overnight they can just rebuild a house. And with all of the devastation, it's about where you fall on the totem pole as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, well, I got my insurance, because some people not even going to get insurance. But even the people who get an insurance check, it's not like they can just wake up tomorrow and just have a full crew to help build their house. So yeah, I agree. I've lived here for 26 years. I've seen fires before, but these are different. Someone set some of these. I believe that as well, Kia. I absolutely believe that some of these fires are man-made. I absolutely believe that. And for that, I hope that those people burn in hell. And I know that's not a nice thing to say. And I'll answer for that when it's my turn to answer for that. But I really do feel that way. In this moment, in this time, today, that's how I feel. Yeah. So one of my childhood homes had to be destroyed because of flooding. It still hasn't been rebuilt. It's been over 2 years. Yeah. Lovely Mimi. I'm still grieving Katrina 20 years later. I have PTSD from it. Yeah. I lost my house to fire. And if it weren't for Facebook, I wouldn't have any pictures of my parents. Oh, wow. Yeah. So again, y'all reach out to me if there's anything y'all think the community can do. And anybody that reaches out to me, if I can't help, I'll forward it to another YouTuber or church or organization that might be able to help. I am a member of some organizations that may be able to help as well. So we're gonna do what we can do. All right. Yes, climate change is real. Yep. Terica said, I would love to help and donate. Let me get some information. And then once I have the information, I will definitely share it with the tribe. And again, I'll give you guys the information of where you can send donations directly, monetary. I know some people are starting GoFundMe's and things like that. Once I get information, I will put it in. I do not want to be the middleman. I don't want to be responsible for being the middleman. But I will definitely share with you guys what information I get, whether it's a church, whether it's a family, whether it's a GoFundMe. I will share that information, and you guys do what you can do. And a lot of us are involved in organizations and churches as well. If you can't help, pass it on to maybe somebody else can help. You know what I mean? Once you get the information, can the Whether You Like It or Not panel come together to discuss it? Yeah, again, I'll definitely share it. And I'll talk to Scotty about that. I don't think he would say no. I don't think he would have a problem with it. We'll definitely do that. I'm gonna reach out to Busy as well. I forgot to wish Busy a happy Founders Day. He gonna cuss me out. Hold on, let me send him a text right now. He gonna cuss me out. Watch. He gonna be like, why? You know how Busy, in his busy voice. Why are you just sending me this? You don't really love me. Child, I can't be remembering all these D9 people in my life. And then January, everybody Founders Day. Every other day, it's another Founders Day. So, yeah. All right. Hey, D. Hey, Boo. All right. So, in politics news, Donald Trump was sentenced today. I don't think it came as a surprise to anybody that he didn't get any jail time. Basically, the judge was like, look, you will forever be a convicted felon. I can't do nothing about that. But no, I'm not sending you to jail. No, I'm not making you pay any fines. No, I'm not giving you probation. You're getting ready to be the next president of the United States. So, yeah, I'm not going to be the judge to be like, I ain't going to be the judge. I ain't going to be me. So, basically, Donald Trump walked out of court the same way he walked into court, a convicted felon. And I don't want nobody going to be mad because you had to know that's what it was going to be. Right. He was sentenced to nothing. Right. Y'all ain't no need getting mad or frustrated. Ain't no need getting mad or frustrated because we already knew once he lost the election, we knew all this shit was gonna go away. Once he won the election, excuse me. Had he lost the election, it might be a different conversation. But the fact nobody wants to be that person. Right. The judge, nobody wants to be that person. So, I mean, I hate to say it like that. I'm in by no way, shape, or form am I defending. Y'all know I'm not defending Agent Orange on any level, but no judge wants to be the judge that sentenced the soon-to-be president of the United States. Like, nobody wants to be that person. That is not how they want to go down in the history books. So, right. It could have been a Zoom. It could have been an email, child, but it is what it is. He's a convicted felon. Let's be clear. Him being a convicted felon didn't seem to stop people from wanting to vote for him. So, I mean, that didn't seem to be the deal breaker for anybody. So moving right along, child. Moving right along. And do not forget, we are still getting ourselves together. If you have not done so already, get your Black Girl vitamins. Again, for the people that are still supporting me and buying the Black Girl vitamins, I really do thank you. If you've never ordered them, give them a try. See what you like. Use my discount code. You can get 20% off. If you're not sure how you're going to like them, start with the 1-a-day vitamin. You're not committing to anything. It's a 1-a-day all-purpose vitamin. Use your discount code to get 20% off. See how you like it, and then see if you want to move into some of the other products. I need to re-up. I ran out of iron pills today, and I was like, I thought I had ordered me some iron pills, but I didn't. No, I'm not wearing Juvia's Place today. I'm actually wearing Milani Cosmetics. Yeah, where'd I put it? And I'm almost out. I need to order me because I love this. I love this lipstick. It's Poison Apple. But as you can see, baby, this thing is almost done. Like, it's a wrap. Like, it ain't hardly nothing left in there. So, shut up, Cajun. The PCOS and the gummies are really good. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the support, Terica. Okay. Right. It could have been an email, D. Smith. Like, why? Child. And I mean, I didn't even get myself excited. Like, it could have been an email. I low-key want Fanny to wrap it up. I can't handle a YSL trial part 2. The Trump version. Child. Now, in some politics news, we found out on yesterday that allegedly Donald Trump Jr., his son, was over in Greenland. And when they did that whole little song and dance about the people in Greenland wearing Trump hats saying that they want to be a part of the United States, most of us didn't see that video, but it's floating around down to the social medias and such. Yeah, come to find out, those were homeless people that they paid to put on a MAGA hat and say they wanted to come to the United States. But that's who they voted for. That is who them people, and they wonder why the 92% are sitting over here minding our business. That is why they don't understand why the 92% is over here minding our business. Because that's what y'all voted for. That's what y'all wanted. Okay? That is what y'all wanted. Now, I heard that they supposed to be them other women. They having some sort of march. I don't even know the date because I'm not going. Sometime in January, they having some sort of march. And they already know we not coming, okay? They talking about it down to the ticky-tacky. Not only do they know we not coming, they said, child, we understand. Like, not all of them, of course. But a lot of them, they said, listen, we get it. Y'all ain't coming. We know y'all ain't coming. We understand. Now, for my understanding, not only are we not going to this situation, I guess in 2 weeks or whatever, but if the white women is going to march, I don't know what you're marching for now. I don't know what you're mad about. I don't know what the problem is. But allegedly, it's National 92% Brunch Day. So allegedly, while they down there marching, we supposed to go to brunch. I'm here for that. We supposed to go to brunch part. I'm always ready for a good brunch. Bottomless mimosas, count me in. I'm always here for that. Okay? Now, I don't know about no marching. I'm not, and Reverend Al, we're not marching with you either. He calling a march on the 19th of January, talking about we want to reclaim Martin Luther King's birthday. Sir, we're not marching with you either. What you calling us for? Sorry, not sorry. I won't be there either. I will not be at none of that. None of that. I'm going to kick my feet up on the day of the inauguration because I got the day off, and I'm going to watch something down to the Netflix. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't got time for these people. I'm on sabbatical. Yeah. So, Reverend Al, just because you black and you think we're not coming for that, we're not showing up to that either. Not the 92%ers. Now, there might be some people down there, but they part of the 8%. The 92%ers won't be there. I'm just telling you, we're taking PTO. Moving right along. Moving right along. Yeah, I just don't have that much to talk about today. You'll be in Malaysia. Oh, I want to go to Malaysia. That's on the list, honey. Oh, I'm not watching the inauguration. I have no intention of watching the inauguration. I watched the last one and I was so depressed, y'all. Oh, I was so depressed. Oh, I was so depressed. His whole inauguration speech was just doom and gloom, and it was overcast. It was cold that day. It was just, oh, I was not here for none of it. Oh, Brown Mama said I'm not attending either. We're going to discuss traders at 9. Maybe you came in late, Miss Pretty Amazing. We're going to talk about traders at 9 o'clock over on the review channel. 9 o'clock over on the review channel. That's what we're going to be discussing. Traders. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over on the review channel, boo. Got you. I'm still trying to find a Luther documentary that's going to be my goal for the next day. It was on CNN. So check you should be able to get it on demand, or if you have CNN. Quiet as kept and loud as it is, it wasn't that many people at his inauguration. I mean, I know it looked like a lot of people, but as far as inaugurations go, I'm being honest with you, it really wasn't that many people there. It just wasn't. You're doing Bali, Malaysia, Singapore, and Vietnam. Ooh, I want to go to Asia. That's actually the next continent that I want to go to. Well, actually Asia or Australia. I would take either one. But I want to go to I'm going to tell you what I think I want to do for my first trip to Asia. I think I want to do a cruise. That they have, I don't know if they still do them or not, but at one point in time, I know Royal Caribbean and Carnival had cruises that went through Asia. I know Vietnam was one of the stops. I think Thailand. I don't remember all of them, but I know Vietnam. And I think that's what I would like to do, because then you get to go to like 3 or 4 different stops and you get to see 3 or 4 different countries at one time. Without so I can see 3 or 4 different countries at one time. But Asia is definitely on the list. I want to do Japan. Only thing I want to do in China is go to the Great Wall. Like, I just want to step foot on the Great Wall of China. I'm really not interested in doing China, but I would love to just say I went to the Great Wall of China. But I definitely want to do Japan. I want to do Thailand. I want to do Vietnam. You know, there are places I want to go. Last year, January, I did Japan, Thailand, and I did Vietnam. Yeah, I definitely want to. It's there. Okay. Since I don't have a lot to talk about today, I have a few more stories, but we having our tribe meeting. We chilling. Listen, it's 258. I need a favor. Real talk, y'all. I need a favor. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check before I beg. Hold on. Let me check something before I beg, honey. Let me check something before I beg. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me check something before I start begging. Hold on. Yeah, I need one. Will there be one? Will there be one? I need one. Ireland, I want to go to Ireland. It's on the list. I need one. Y'all know I have been stuck at 18,500 subscribers for like 6 months. I'm at 18,599 subscribers. Is there one person in here? It is 257 of y'all. Is there one out of the 257 that is not subscribed to my channel? If y'all could please do that. I ain't lying. I don't care if it don't stay there. I just need to, because baby, it's been, y'all, when I tell y'all we've been at 18.5 for about 6 months, it took me 6 months to get 100 subscribers. Y'all, can we get one? Please. Yes, if I had one wish. Now it's 257 of y'all. I know one of y'all ain't subscribed to this damn channel. Just one. All right. Let me know if we get the one. I'm begging. I'm just begging. Tashelle said, let me go on and subscribe from another account. Go on, girl. I don't care how I get them. Hey, Jonathan. What's up, boo? Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. And I'm so serious right now because, see, everybody is like, yes, 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 until it's time to put some money down on something, okay? So let me ask y'all a question. And before y'all run and say yes, I want y'all to think about it for a second. Thank you, Jay Stokes. Yes, Edie. Okay. Thank you for becoming a member, my love. Yeah, we're trying to get the teacher project to 1,000. Okay, we're just going to turn this into a beg-a-thon. Okay. I know, Gabby, you've been subscribed for a while, boo. The Teacher Project 2.0, we are less than 200 subscribers from that getting 1,000. So if y'all could, Villanova, where have you been? I promise you, I was going to send you a message about 2 weeks ago, and then I saw it today. You posted, because I said, I have not seen Villanova. We're officially at 18.6. Thank y'all. I don't know why YouTube was tripping on me like that. I would like get 3 subscribers, lose 5. Get 5 subscribers, lose 2. I don't know what the hell was going on. But thank you. We are there. Okay. Now, we also trying to get the Teacher Project 2.0 to 1,000. Now, again, we are less than 200 subscribers away from the Teacher Project 2.0. If y'all could please do me a favor, if you are not subscribed, I'm not asking for no money. I'm just asking for a subscription. Y'all, we trying to get that. We've been doing this for a minute. We're not, it goes up, it goes down. But if y'all could get us to 1,000 subscribers over there, I appreciate that as well. So it's 250 of y'all. I know not all 250 of y'all are subscribed. Thank you, Tashelle Boo. Mwah. Thank you, my love. So if y'all could do that, I appreciate that. Okay. Villanova. I hope that you have been on sabbatical for good reasons. If not, I'm sending my love and hugs to you, okay? I know the holidays, and I want to send my thoughts and prayers to your family as well, because I know you have loved ones out on in the LA area. So I hope all is well with them. Okay? Yes, we want Belize to come back. If you are up in the bushes, Belize. If you are up in the bushes, Belize, come on, boo. We want you up and we want you with us. Tracy, don't do me like that. I'm subscribed through 2 different channels already. I know you are, Brown Mama, and I thank y'all. A lot of y'all are, and I appreciate that as well. But we just trying to get to 1,000, honey. So it's 245. Now the numbers keep going down. I guess I'm losing y'all because I'm not talking about nothing. That's okay. I love y'all anyway. Now let me ask y'all this before we're gonna talk about Diddy in a minute. We're gonna talk about what else I got on my list. Diddy, Twitch, TD Jakes. We're gonna get to that in a second. But okay, the Books and Bourbon tour is soon. First of all, Cajun, stop. I'm going. Ooh, Cajun, you better come to the Books and Bourbon tour because you get on me every day about that Books and Bourbon tour. Your ass better be there. You better be there. As soon as I get the dates on the Books and Bourbon tour, that we're gonna put that together. I'm actually working on something, y'all. I'm working on. Somebody gave me a really good idea, so as soon as I have the dates, we're working on something. Would y'all be interested? And again, I want you to think. I want you to think. Don't just say yes because you think that's what I want to hear. I want y'all to. Boop, 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 boop. Would a cruise be something y'all would be interested in doing? It wouldn't be this summer because it's just not enough time to get something together this summer. Lord willing, it would be next summer. So y'all think on it. Y'all think on it. Is that something y'all would be interested in? It wouldn't be this summer. It wouldn't be this summer. Lord willing, it would be next summer. Okay, I see some yeses. Okay, now everybody say yes till it's time to start putting down deposits and putting down some money. But if y'all are interested, I may put something together for next summer. Maybe either my spring break of next year, or next summer. I want to do a Virgin cruise as well, but you know, Virgin is more expensive. But I definitely want to do a Virgin cruise. If how many days? I'm gonna be honest with you, Jonathan. I'm looking at probably a 5-day cruise. Maybe not a 7-day cruise. Probably a 5-day. But I'm not sure yet. I heard Virgin was born. Now I've heard great things about. I've only heard one bad review about Virgin, and that was somebody I saw on TikTok. That was a couple I saw on TikTok. Nuh-uh, little baby said I'm broke until further notice. I know that's right. I need to see how 2025 is going to be after January 20th. Yeah, and I understand that too. I'm not asking anybody to commit to anything. Trust me, because I ain't committing to nothing. But I just thought maybe that might be something interesting. We're going to do the Books and Bourbon tour we're committing to. The Books and Bourbon tour. But if I did a cruise, it probably wouldn't be a Virgin cruise, only because I know Virgin cruises are more expensive. The drinks are included on Virgin, and so is Wi-Fi. Drinks and Wi-Fi. Also, from my understanding, it's a little bit harder to book on Virgin for groups because they don't lock in your price. So like, and the deposit, no, they lock in your price, they do lock in your price, but the timeline they lock it in is not as long as they lock it in for Carnival or for Royal Caribbean. But also the thing about Virgin, with your deposit you owe, it's a percentage of the cost. So the deposits are higher. I love my first Virgin cruise, but the last one when I went to Italy and France was not a good experience. Oh, wow. Okay. I love Virgin. I have cruised with them 4 times. The no kids is clutch. Yeah, I definitely want to do a Virgin cruise. Now I do. And maybe by the time I get ready to sit down, I'll look at the Virgin cruises. And if it's cost effective, then yeah. Yeah, I say the same thing, Mimi. Drinks and Wi-Fi end up costing you more on these other cruises too. All right, moving right. Let's get into the rest of this because I ain't ate dinner yet. So let me get into this. Okay. TD Jakes, there's not really much with that. There was an update in the TD Jakes case. Basically, the attorneys are fighting, child. The attorneys are fighting. Alcoholic drinks are not included. Oh, okay. So just like sodas and stuff. So you still have to pay. Okay, got you. Call Allegra. She set up a Funky Cinema Virgin Cruise. I think you mean Funky Dineva. Yeah, you meant that. Yeah. I love cruises. So, well, I have somebody that can do the cruise. I already have somebody if I want to do a Virgin Cruise. I actually have a couple of people. I would probably go to Lynette and Stanley first because they do Virgin Cruises all the time. Like with Us TV, I would probably go with them first. Call them first because that's who, if I was going to do a Virgin Cruise. Okay. So basically, the attorneys are fighting, child. Tracy got me the documents, and I read over the documents. But basically, TD Jake's attorney filed paperwork today saying, number one, we're asking for permission to basically be able to file our response because our response is going to be longer than, I think it's 10 pages. And for federal court, if it's going to be longer than 10 pages, you need to ask for permission. They also say, and by the way, we think that Youngblood has been disingenuous as it relates to been disingenuous as it relates to representation. He said he didn't have representation, but he did have representation. And come to find out, the attorney that he picked up, his attorney, he not even licensed to practice law in the state of New York. So they made a lot of allegations to make it seem like Youngblood wasn't doing things on the up and up and was being a little bit shady. But only for Blackburn, who was Youngblood's attorney, to respond and say, hold up. Hold up. That's not true. That's not accurate. I absolutely am licensed in the state of New York. I'm in good standing. I don't have any, I don't have any disbarments or anything against my record or anything like that. And here's my information. So basically, the attorneys are fighting. Now, let me say this. And let me start by saying this. You have absolutely every right. And when I say you, I mean people. You have absolutely every right in this country to, if you feel like something was done to you out of malice, out of libel, out of slander, whatever the right terms are, you have every right to file a lawsuit saying, hey, this person lied on me and this is damaging to my reputation and therefore they should pay and I'm going to hold them accountable. 100%. You have every right to do that. But I really want to say this. I honestly and truly want to say this, and I mean this with all the sincerity in my heart. I'm starting to kind of agree a little bit, sort of kind of like when Larry Reid first said TD Jakes shouldn't have done this. Not for the same reasons that Larry Reid said, because Larry Reid was basically making it seem like, this wasn't a good idea because there are other people that are going to make accusations and it's going to snowball and it's going to be a problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about no other people. I don't know nothing about no affidavits. I don't know nothing about that. But what I am going to say is I honestly think TD Jakes should have let this one go. And let me tell you why. Because Dwayne Youngblood did a video with Larry Reid live on his YouTube channel. They did a part 1, they did a part 2, and they were getting ready to do a part 3, right? Youngblood did not, TD Jakes was not the only person that Youngblood spoke on. He did speak on other people and other experiences. He did name other pastors. Yes, they did a part 1, a part 2, when they was about to do a part 3. I got it. However, every single time something happens with this lawsuit, there are going to be no less than 10 to 15 videos made where people are going to regurgitate what was said, who said it, when it was said, where it was said. And every single time people like myself or Pam or Thais or the cigar vlogger or St. James or Larry Reid or CTV, any of these, and I'm sure there are probably 20 more YouTubers that I don't know about that have been doing content on this lawsuit. Every single time something else gets filed, on this lawsuit, more videos are made and the information gets regurgitated. Whereas, had they not said anything, I wonder if this just would have gone away after a couple of weeks. Like, it would have went through the cycle. People would have made their videos. People would have said what they said. And then we'd be right back where we started. I'm just wondering. And I'm not saying he doesn't have a right to file a lawsuit. I'm just saying I wonder if it was the best decision if you really just want this thing to go away. It's like Kevin Hart suing his assistant. I wasn't playing the first interview. No damn attention. Right. It probably would have died like Lovie and Gigi. Right. Because ain't nobody talking about that no more. You know, and again, does TD Jakes have a right to file it? Absolutely. But I just wonder, because again, the filings that were done today, honestly, weren't that deep. I mean, I read them and I listened to Pam's video, and it was interesting from a legal perspective, but it wasn't juicy and salacious, right? It wasn't any dirt or anything. It's just the attorneys fighting. But every single time that something is filed on that case, videos are going to be made. I don't know, TD. This might not have been the best strategic decision. Especially since this man said he's been telling this story for 40 years. Like, it couldn't have been new information. And if ain't nobody been caring about him telling this story for the last 30 years, 30, 40 years, I can't see what nobody would think no different now. This man said he's been telling this story for 30 years. Okay. So that's the update on that, child. When something juicy happened, y'all know I'll tell y'all. But honestly, it really was just the attorneys fighting. You know, they was fighting. Somebody asked me a few minutes ago, did I see where they're going to be dropping a documentary on Diddy at the end of the month? I did. We talked about whether we were going to review it or not. Y'all know we're going to watch it. Y'all know we're going to review it, child. You know we're going to talk about it. But little clips are dropping. Little snippets are dropping. And one of the snippets that dropped, hold on. One of the snippets that dropped allegedly came from allegedly they said that Diddy mama looks like Diddy mama allegedly one of Diddy's childhood friends. One of Diddy's childhood friends claims that Diddy mama used to host sex parties. And that it wasn't no thing for them to go over there. Oh, I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Now, this allegedly is part of the documentary, honey. This part of the documentary. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Shoot. This stupid. Ugh. Oh. And I did go ahead and give me an account on Fanbase. So I'm on Fanbase now. I don't know how many of y'all are on Fanbase. I haven't posted anything on there yet because I'm still trying to figure it out. I guess I thought it was more like Twitter, but it's actually more like It's actually more like Instagram. It's actually more like Instagram. So I'm gonna start playing around with it more. Y'all, I'm really trying to find this. I'm sorry. Hold on. But I'm under Really BTV. So y'all can find me Really BTV. So I'll finish I just kind of set it up. I haven't really done a whole lot with it. So give me yeah, so let me play around with it. Hey Chuck. Hey boo. Look, somebody already followed me. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, because I was like, why is this not coming up? But here it is right here. Okay, let me read it to y'all. So y'all, I wanted to read y'all what it said. Lord have mercy. All right, here it is. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry it took me so long. I thought I had it, but of course I didn't have it. All right. Diddy's childhood friend Tim Dog Patterson revealed some alarming allegations about the bad boy mogul's mother, Janice Combs, while featured on the new Peacock documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. He stated that in the past, Janice hosted her own SCX parties at their family home. Quote, that's what we were privy to. This is what we were fed, end quote. He said, as caught by Rolling Stone, he said, was it desensitizing us? I'm sure it was. We were aware of it. No, this was just Saturday night. Wow. The documentary is released just as Diddy gears up for trial concerning accusations of federal racketeering and trafficking. I've always been asked the question why. I don't know the answer to why, but I truly believe it all goes back to childhood. He also claimed that Diddy faced bullying in school for being, quote unquote, the rich kid. On the weekend, Combs partied at the house, and we did that a lot, he said. He was around all types of alcohol. He was around reefer smoke, drug addicts around, lesbians around, homosexuals. He was around pimps, pushers. That was just also who was in our homes. People that attended the parties were from Harlem, from the streets. It wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you got a couple in there butt naked. Diddy has firmly denied. Okay, so first of all, who says reefer? Now, we've heard accusations about Diddy mama and her alleged, shenanigans as well. But this is just a new accusation that I'm sure they're going to drop, it's a part of the documentary. Child, at this point, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if people are just saying stuff just to get a camera in their face or what. I don't even know no more. And I don't even care no more until some stuff drop. Child, listen. At this point, I just want. I don't even know what I want no more. I don't even know what I want no more, y'all. I don't know. This thing been going on for a year and a half. And at this point, y'all, I don't even know what I want anymore. I just want the trial to start so we can start getting the actual testimony, under oath testimony. I want them to unseal the grand jury, which I don't know. Does that happen? Where we can see what people said to the grand jury? That's all I want to know. Majani said that is not a sex party. That is grown folks doing grown folks stuff. Because I mean, now my parents never had the reefer. And I never walked into nobody getting butt naked at one of my parents' parties. But when we were kids, my parents used to have car parties and stuff, and the kids went upstairs, and that's where we stayed until the party was over. Sometimes we fell asleep, and we all fell asleep together. I woke up, and they was all gone. I don't know what time they left. I don't know when their parents left, but I know they used to be drinking, and back then, my parents smoked cigarettes and stuff. Now, I never smelled the reefer. I never smelled that, but they definitely had the liquor. And they definitely had the cools. I think my daddy used to smoke cools. What did my mama used to smoke? My daddy smoked cools. What did my mama? Did she smoke Benson and Hedges? I know my godmother smoked Benson and Hedges. What did my mama smoke? My daddy smoked cool, though. I remember that. What did my mama smoke? Because my mama stopped smoking when I was in middle school. She gave it up for Lent one year and never went back. She gave smoking up for Lent. She never went back. My daddy didn't stop smoking until I was in college. So I can remember, but maybe Virginia Slims. Maybe, I know my parents didn't smoke the same thing. Maybe Virginia Slims. I remember my godmother smoked Benson and Hedges because she had them. Benson and Hedges were brown. And my godmother she had pretty nails like mine aren't real. Hers were real. And she had, long nails, and she would have that brown cigarette. And that child, I remember that. She used to buy hers by the carton. She ain't going to the liquor store and buy no packs, baby. She bought hers by the carton, honey. That's the ladylike cigarette. Yeah, I think it might have been Virginia Slims. I should call and ask her. She probably don't remember anymore, though. But it was a long time. Cools is old school. Yeah, that's what my daddy smoked. My daddy smoked Cools, honey. Kool with the green and white pack. I remember that. Mm-hmm. My grandmother smoked Moors and grandpa's Winston's. Maybe Winston. I think my godfather might have smoked Winston. And she smoked Benson and Hedges. I don't know. Maybe my mama did. I don't remember. That sounds more like that they were brown. Your grandfather did snuff. Salem. Maybe it was Salem. I wonder if she would remember. She probably gonna cuss me out. Hold on, I'm gonna ask her. She gonna probably cuss me out. My mama like one of them old church folk. They don't like to be reminded, of stuff like that. She probably gonna say, I don't know. And she gonna probably call me by my government name. Hold on, I'm gonna ask her. Let me see if she gonna tell me.
Hey, boo, you had to go to work today, huh?
I know. They made me go to work on a Friday. What's wrong with them?
I know. I went to a prayer breakfast this morning. Well, prayer breakfast birthday party. And they were talking about that. They said they made those kids go to school on a Friday.
And 2 hours late. And it was 2 hours late.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Child. Mama.
Crystal.
I knew you was going to do that. Listen, I'm talking to my YouTube people, and we was talking about cigarettes. What cigarettes did you smoke? I know Daddy smoked Cool, but I cannot remember what you smoked.
I don't know. That was so long ago.
I knew you was going to say that. Was it Virginia Slims?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. I know our Ruth smoked Benson and Hedges.
But it was something minty, though.
It was something minty. Okay, I can't remember.
I can't either.
Okay, all right. Well, I knew you. I said she gonna say she don't remember because it was so long ago.
Why are y'all talking about it? Because everybody's gonna quit.
All right, bye, Ma.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, now y'all know what I be dealing with my mama. She said, why? Because everybody gonna quit. Because she know I smoke cigars. And she hates the fact that I smoke cigars, child. So every once in a while, she just be sending me stuff about the Lord. Don't say nothing, but I've been praying for you. Anyway, moving right along. She say she can't remember. She probably can't. Because I swear, like I said, I know my daddy smoked Cool. But I cannot remember what she smoked. She sounds so lovely. She is. She's a sweetheart, child. But don't catch her before she have her coffee. Now, don't do that. That'd have been a whole different conversation if she had if it had been this morning. It'd have been a whole nother conversation if it had been about 9 o'clock this morning. Yeah, my mama every once in a while she'll just send me a text. Don't respond. But I just want to let you know that this morning I said a special prayer for the Lord to take that taste away from you. That's all. Bye. Child, that's my mama. No, my mother did. My moms weren't brown. My godmothers were brown. You know what? Maybe my mom smoked the Benson and Hedges, and my godmother smoked whatever my godmother smoked. They were brown. Maybe my mom smoked the Benson and Hedges. Child, I don't remember. Your mama do the same thing about you drinking. I'm going to let her know that y'all say she sounds sweet. And I knew she was going to call my government name. I said I knew she wasn't going to get through that conversation without calling my government name, child. My dad used to smoke a pipe. My dad, when I was a kid, my dad smoked the pipe. And then he started smoking cigarettes. I don't know what made him smoke a pipe. And I don't know what made him switch over to cigarettes. But he smoked Winston 100s. Well, Winston Brown... Not Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Okay. Benson and Hedges were brown. Okay, so my godmother did smoke Benson and Hedges. Virginia Slim had menthol, so maybe that's what she smoked. Anyway, y'all, that's enough of that, child. My mama don't remember. We gonna move on because she don't remember, child. She said she don't know. My mama said she don't know. I cried for my mom to stop smoking after a lady with a laryngectomy and the robot voice came to my school, scared me to death. She quit. I remember my mother gave it up for Lent one year, and she never went back. But she told me, she said I was a social smoker. She said I smoked because everybody around me was smoking. She said I was never really, She gave it up for Lent, and she never went back. And that was probably like I might have been in like 5th or 6th grade. She gave it up for Lent one year, never started smoking again. Mm-hmm. All right, moving right along. So Ray J and Suki are fighting down to the social media. I don't care. I only put them on my list because it just wasn't that much to talk about. But Ray J and Suki Hana, they fighting. I really think it's a storyline because it's all over Love and Hip Hop Miami. Suki got a boyfriend, and allegedly the boyfriend has stole Ray J's chain. Ray J said, I started a Twitch. Everybody come on over here to Twitch and see. Okay, Benson and Hedges were white and slim. Virginia Slims were brown and slim. I know she didn't. My godmother did not smoke Virginia Slims, but whatever she smoked were brown. So maybe my mom smoked the Benson and Hedges then. Whatever my godmother smoked were brown. That I know. I know that for a fact. But maybe that was my mama that smoked Benson and Hedges then, child. Sabrea said, I lived long enough to remember the cigarette commercials. Yes, I remember the cigarette commercials. Uh-huh. My mama was that about cussing. She passed that spirit to me. My mama has never been, well, Open Book said this is their first time here. Y'all, please welcome Book. Welcome. Come on in, Open Book. Welcome. More menthols were brown and slim. Okay. That was what my godmother smoked then. Because I know it was brown. I thought it was Benson and Hedges, but maybe that clearly wasn't it if they were white. Yeah. Yeah, y'all welcome Open Book. And we hope you come back. Now you come back around here now, yeah. But yeah, child, they said that I don't care, honestly, because Ray J is Ray J, and who cares? Again, I still think it's more of a storyline than anything else. But I just had to bring it to the people. It happened. It just ain't much going on, child. It just ain't too much going on that I want to talk about. Alec Baldwin is suing them people that tried to put him in jail. He said he is suing them. Hold on, let me tell you what he's suing them for. Alec Baldwin is suing them people Oh, thank you for the people who are subscribing to me on fan base. Like I said, I gotta play around with it because I didn't realize it was more like Instagram. I thought it was more like Twitter. So it's Instagram. So I gotta like actually upload pictures and do it that way. So I'm gonna play around with it. But I'm gonna use it, child. I'm gonna use it. Especially since it looks like Twitter, it looks like TikTok is gonna be gone, y'all, unless you have you have to have a VPN. But it looks like TikTok is gonna be gone. It sounds like they had oral arguments today at the Supreme Court, and it ain't sounding too promising. So I'm definitely going to be utilizing Blue Sky and Fanbase, Instagram, and Threads. I told y'all one of my New Year's resolution is to be more consistent on social media. Oh, thank you, Open Book, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Come on in, Natalia, yeah, because we almost done, honey. We got too much more to talk about. Alec Baldwin files a lawsuit against prosecutors in the Russ case, claims malice and civil rights violation. I'm going to say this. I really didn't follow that case line by line, word by word. I know that Emily Baker, she followed it a lot more. But Alec, I really think this is a situation where you should just take your toys and go home. Like, they tried to say you were responsible for that young lady dying on your on that movie set, on the Russ movie set. I think they ended up dropping the charges. I get it. You went through a lot. You spent money. It was embarrassing. You lost a lot. You lost a lot of revenue. I get all of that. And if the prosecutors did too much and they overstepped, then absolutely. But I don't know. I'm wondering if this is a situation where he should have just took his toys and just went home. I don't know. I didn't follow it. So, yes, I remember the cigar vending machines. Yes. I remember going to the store and buying cigarettes. I remember going to the store and buying cigarettes. You would take a note. You just go to the neighborhood store and you had a note from your parents and they would sure enough sell you them cigarettes. I remember that. And play the numbers too. I remember going to play the numbers for my aunt May. They sure would. They knew her. The neighborhood store knew my Aunt May, and they knew we was her people. And they sure would. It did seem like they were trying to railroad him. Now it did. And I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he doesn't have a case, and I'm not saying he's wrong. Let me be clear. But I'm just wondering. I don't know. He had a mistrial. Okay, so he had a mistrial. Right. I just feel like he probably need to just go take his toys and go home. He lost the match game. He also lost his Saturday Night Live. Remember, he was playing Trump. Now, he came back last week. I think last week or the week before last, when Martin Short hosted, they brought him back. But that's the first time he had been on Saturday Night Live since all of this stuff happened. I didn't realize he lost the match game because I used to like the match game. Yeah. No, they charged him for the pew-pew when he had no control of putting ammo into that situation. An actor doesn't have control of that. They screwed up his life. Okay. All right. He came back during the election too. Is there an update on that horrible pastor that humiliated the... I don't have more. I don't have an update. He played the Fox News reporter, Alec Baldwin. Why did I hear... Not Alibaba. Yeah, I'm not saying... Listen, I'm not saying he's wrong. Like I said about TD Jakes. He has every right to file a lawsuit. He has every right. If he feels like it was malicious and he feels like they violated his rights, you know what? He has the money to do it. I ain't saying... he has every right to do it. I'm just... Like I said... I ain't follow it close enough for me to say yes or no. I used to love the match game. I like game shows. My dad watches game shows. I love game shows. So, I mean, I might have to follow that. You know what I may do? I may have to go back over to Emily Baker and go back and listen to some of her coverage of the trial and get more insight. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Yes, people did show up down to that pastor church because they was mad about him making that young lady apologize and stuff. But I haven't heard any more about that. Not Alec has 236 kids that he has to feed. I'm not doing this with you. Chuck, I am not doing this with you. Not 236 kids. Moving right along. Twitch's mama then came down here and spoke, and so has his wife. Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Twitch boss, who was the dancer from So You Think You Could Dance, as well as he was the DJ and became an executive producer on the Ellen DeGeneres show, who we know 2 years ago took his own life. His wife is now peddling her memoir about, I guess, dealing with the grief and everything. And as a result, she has stated some things that a lot of people have taken offense to. They feel like that was private information. It wasn't her story to tell. It's tarnishing his brand. And some people are even saying the information is just not true. For example, she said she found a box full of all sorts of drugs after he passed away. But then come to find out there were no drugs in his system at his autopsy. So even if there were drugs in his closet that she found after he passed away, there's no proof that he was using drugs because there were no drugs in his system at the time of his death. So he clearly was not a drug addict, right? Also, allegations have been made that she is keeping his family away from the kids. They had 3 kids together. Also, allegations that she made the family sign NDAs to even attend his funeral, and things of that nature. So there's been a lot of backlash. His brother has come out spoken. Some friends have come out and spoken. So his mama finally had something to say. And I'm going to read y'all what his mama said. His mama said the following. Our family is absolutely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims made about my son, Stephen Boss. The recent publications spreading untruths about Stephen have crossed every line of decency. As his mother, I will not let these allegations go unanswered. We will not stand by while his name and legacy are tarnished. He doesn't deserve this, and the kids don't deserve this. For the last 2 years, I have remained quiet and away from the public eye to protect my family. My primary focus has been on healing and attempting to remain connected to my grandchildren. But when I read these dreadful claims about my baby, our beloved Stephen, I realized I could not stay silent any longer. Our family will ensure his name and memory are protected, and we are committed to defending his honor. Girl, you in danger. Allison, you in danger, girl. Baby, you done woke up this sleeping giant. We already know that these black mamas don't play about their black sons, okay? Girl, you are in danger. Do you hear what I'm telling you? And it almost sounds like they might be gearing up for a lawsuit. I wouldn't be surprised that if they have not spoken to counsel to see if there's anything they can do. Now we know that the wife is the next of kin and she has a right, but I am wondering. I wouldn't be surprised. Now I ain't nobody's attorney. Y'all know I didn't go to nobody's law school, right? Y'all know I got my law degree from Law and Order University by way of Matlock College. So I don't know nothing about law when it comes to this, but I'm wondering if they have talked to an attorney or if they're planning to maybe put out their own book or something to counteract this. I'm just wondering. If it was my son, I'd be suing her for every penny she stands to give for slandering his name. Yeah, because they also said that she included excerpts from his private journals in her book. Here's my thing. You have every right to tell your story. You do not have every right to tell my story. You can tell your story. You can talk about our life together, your grief, the process of healing. But why is it necessary for you to publish my journal? Why is it necessary for you to publish and say, oh, after he died, I found a shoebox full of drugs? But his autopsy didn't have any drugs in his system. So that should tell you that those drugs didn't belong to him. For all we know, maybe he stopped a friend of his from getting high. Maybe he gathered those drugs up from a friend's house who was trying to do something to themselves and he took them out of the house. We absolutely don't know. We absolutely don't know. But how dare you? Right. His autopsy did not show any drugs or alcohol in his system. So why was it necessary for us to know that you found a shoebox full of drugs in his house, in the back of his closet? Why was that necessary? We don't know where them drugs came from, who they belong to, none of that. Now I'm going to read y'all what she had to say. She released a book, so let me read it to y'all. To fans of Stephen and our family and friends, I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story as well as part of my life. I never really knew what happened, and even as I am trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know. If you decide to read the book, hopefully you'll see my intention is to celebrate the love and life I shared with Stephen and our 3 beautiful children. And also the more complex aspects of both of our lives. I hope that by sharing our full story, maybe I can help someone else who might see themselves or a loved one in Stephen. In sharing, I hope that maybe they can catch some of the red flags that I missed before it's too late. Over the course of the last 2 years, I have spoken in detail with NAMI, N-A-M-I, as well as the Solomon family and the Defensive Line Foundation to better educate myself on mental health issues so that I can share warning signs with others. All of my proceeds from this book are going to fund the mental health focused foundation I started in Stephen's honor. Move with kindness. My hope is that we don't need to lose another husband, brother, father, or friend to suicide. I believe that if his story is told, I believe that if Stephen were able to choose, he would choose to have his story told if it meant saving even one life. Much love to all those who have supported our family these many years. Girl, it's 2 things you said. It's 2 things you said. Number one, when you said, just like you, I never really knew what happened. And even as I'm trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know. So then what was the purpose of you sharing his innermost thoughts? If you, after reading his journal and going through whatever you went through over the last 2 years, if you still don't know, girl, what we supposed to do with it? Girl, what we supposed to do with it? Then at the end where it says, I believe that if Stephen were able to choose, he would choose to have his story told. No. Because here's the reality of the situation. If Stephen wanted his story told, he could have told it before he left. He could have written a note. He could have sent out an email. If he wanted his story told, he could have told it. Because let's be clear. I don't know what mental health issues he was dealing with, because clearly he was dealing with something to think that taking his own life was the better option rather than moving forward, right? But he wasn't high and he wasn't drunk, which means that if he wanted to sit down and write out a letter explaining what his decision was and why he made that decision, he could have done that. He could have sent out, he could have made a video on TikTok. He could have done a video on Instagram. He could have uploaded a video to his social media. He could have written an email. He could have written an IG post. He had his own, exactly, Cindy, he had his own platform if he wanted to share his story. Again, really, because she's white, I know more about my white coworker than I should. I still say he chose her. I'm just saying, listen. And my thing is, he chose her. That's who he wanted to be with. I don't care about none of that. If she were a black woman, I would feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I do feel like she could have written a book about her pain, her experience with him, their life together, her grieving process, having to go through the grieving process in public and not having the answers without smearing him in the process. Because again, what purpose was there in you talking about finding drugs in his closet when there were no drugs in his system? One clearly didn't have nothing to do with the other. One clearly didn't have anything to do with the other. I could see if you said, hey, he was clean at the time, but this is something he has battled, and maybe he didn't feel like he could continue to fight his addiction. If he had been open about his addiction, no problem. This goes back to why everybody mad at Auntie Patty. Everybody mad. When I say everybody, I don't mean everybody, but everybody mad at Auntie Patty because they said, listen, even though Luther Vandross has been gone of many, many years, he chose in his life to not speak on his sexuality, and it's not our place to speak on it in his death. That's why people are mad at Patty. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You are sharing information with us that was not our business. And it doesn't even look like it had anything to do with his death from where we sit. And by your own admission, you still don't know why that man chose to unalive himself. So why put it out there if that's not a piece of the puzzle? It's not a piece of the puzzle. Not Patty was drunk and not looking for profit. Little baby, to the corner. That's going to be, you know what? That's going to be the next emoji. Y'all remind me, the next emoji, when we get to our next milestone with our membership, the next emoji is going to be to the corner. Shout out to Belize. She started corner culture over here. To the corner. You know what? Auntie Nettie said that was probably her supply in that shoebox. Quiet as kept and loud as it is, that's what the people are saying. The people on the streets is saying, that's what the people saying. I didn't say it. That's what the people say. Most spouses will destroy items that would tarnish the memory of their loved ones. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This is a true story. I'm going to tell y'all this is the truth, and I'm going to move on with it. We're going to move on. There's a box. There's a box. Now, y'all going to have to follow this. Read between the lines. Now, y'all do a good job, tribe, of reading between the lines. So, y'all got to read between the lines on this one. There's a box in my bedroom that my sister knows, in case at the time of my demise, you better get to that box before anybody else get to that box. And she know what to do with it. Now, y'all can take that how y'all want to take it. Y'all can put in there what y'all want to put in there. But most of us got a box that we don't want nobody to see what's in that box. That's all I'm saying. Now, maybe that was his box that was supposed to just be destroyed. Okay? That was his box. Okay? Moving right along. I see my boy Conscious TV did a video talking about Allison. He's exposing her ghost. Okay? He putting her information, which is public information, out there. Okay? Okay, Brown Mama said she left her kids a letter saying, listen, this is what I need you to do. Yada, 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 boo, boo, boo. Okay? My rich best friends have instructions for when they get the call. Okay? Mimi said, you're not grown until you have a box. Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. Don't forget, at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be on the Really Be Reviews channel to discuss the first episode of Traders. Episode number 1 of Traders. The first 3 dropped yesterday, and so far I'm enjoying it. I really am. So episode number 1, we're going to be discussing, and we have an update to the fantasy based on how episode number 1 went. We have made a change to the fantasy league. So if you're in the fantasy league, get on over there so you can hear the update and hear the changes. It's good. It's a positive thing. And then so meet me over there at 9 o'clock. Don't forget, tomorrow night, RuPaul's Drag Race review, live rant review. There will not be a Real Housewives of Potomac on Sunday night because I'll be watching the football game. But the Whether You Like It or Not panel is over here on my platform on Monday night. So moving right along. Why aren't we doing all 3? Because I don't think Cheeks has watched all 3 yet. I've watched 1.5. I'm actually getting ready to watch the rest of it while I eat my dinner. Okay. And please, y'all, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. I mean, I know all 3 episodes are out yet already, but everybody ain't seen them. Okay. All right. With that being said, I love y'all, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Thank you, Tracy, for dropping those links. Thank you for getting me over 18,600 subscribers. We are on the road to 30K. I just felt like we couldn't get over that hump, honey. I'm glad we got over that hump. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. I am on Fanbase. Black Girl Vitamins. Use your discount code ReallyBTV. Get 20% off. What else did we talk about? Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for the super chat. Open book. And thank you for the new member, Jay Stokes. Okay. And I'm going to see you guys later. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.